Good day, gentlemen and ladies. Today we are the 6th of April. We're Saturday in the afternoon. Before heading this Monday due south on my land to see the eclipse with my telescope, which is in that box in there, with my big tripod in the corner and all the bags that you see around, I need to get my car ready. I mean, time to put my summer tire, because as you're going to about to witness, and on my last video last week, there's no more snow. Yes, of course, in the Eastern Township they had a huge snow, but everything melt. So time to work on my car, oil change, tire change, oil change, air filter, and everything. So please stick around. You're gonna see my nice Toyota getting ready for that big due south for the eclipse and maintenance, and doing maintenance on it. All right. So thank you kindly, and stick around. All right. Cheers. Suppose, as you can tell behind me, there's some snowbank. The kids are playing at the only last snowbank on the neighborhood. Gaeta and his stepfather are cleaning their yard. I already cleaned mine with my leaf blower. You can see that. So I only have one ice patch, but with my leaf blower everything was done. And yes, my tractor. Oh, by the way, I will do a tractor cab video from Mark, responding to Mark and Manisto Keys about cab or not cab. Well, let's say that I'm not assimilated to that collective of a cab tractor collective. All right, so I did clean up my dig out my summer tire, which I will definitely change because they are on the limit. I'm still able to have a good grip on it, but let's say I'm gonna change them. So everything is ready for the oil change. The jacks, safety stands. Before getting under a car, always use safety jacks. Very important. And so let's do that. Bring the car inside. All right. Cheers. Stick around. You all know how to jack the car properly. On the Toyotas, it's easy. Right in the middle, past the engine, there's a joining plate for the suspension, and that's how I jack it. And then I put on each side, on the frame of the support monocoque frame, that's where I put my safety stand. All right, so stick around. Cheers. As recommended by Toyota, I use 0W minus 20 synthetic oil. Me, I'm using synthetic oil. It's better protection. Especially, I think I just crossed the 373,000 kilometers, something like that. And since I'm using synthetic oil, I'm using a synthetic Premier synthetic oil filter made by Castrol too. And I treat myself because my Bosch windshield wiper, well, I'd say after let's say 6 years, they were kind of overdue. So I bought myself one of the other one on the right. I changed it 2 years ago because it broke during a nice storm. But this one definitely on the driver's side I need it. All right, so and of course, yes, I'm gonna do multiple oil change in incoming weeks. The one for my tractor with T6 Rotella oil with the Mahindra oil filter. I've got also the John Deere oil filter with the 5W40 Rotella leftover from last year. So that's very good. They require 10W30, but I'd say 5W40 would be outstanding for this engine, like way above requirement. All right, so I'm gonna jack it up. All right, cheers. Now the plate, the jacking point where I'm about to show you, it's also the same as the Matrix, Toyota Matrix, and also the Pontiac Vibe. Since it's the same, what will be the right word? The same frame. So look at that. All right. So you can see this is the right wheel, the left wheel. I don't know if I can do that. Anyway, you can see the jacking point right there. So there's 4 bolts there sticking out, and I take the biggest one, so there's no way then my the jack will going left and right. Now the safety jack, I'm gonna put one there, point it. I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing, right there behind, and the other one on the other side. All right, so stick around. So having the bow jack on each side at the same level, there's nothing happening. All right, I'm just gonna lose the jack to show it to you. So the rear of the car is going up, since the jack is always in the middle. However, I still put pressure on the jack. However, what I do is release a little bit of pressure, move it on the side like this, and then put the pressure back as a safety. All right. Now, once you're down there, it's time to clean. Take a look, a good inspection for the. Let me show that. Sorry about the view. But what I do, sorry about that. So I look at the boot, the one stick on the transmission and the one on the wheel. Same thing in here too, one there and the one on the wheel, if you can see it. Then I clean these, and they're always rusted. And I'm gonna take my oil and grease and put it over, because they're exposed to a lot of road salt. I do a general look all around. You can see my wood bumper. And then the one I completely removed the rust and painted and greased it, still in pristine condition. I look the exhaust pipe completely. I look at if the pipe is still attached. See, that one is starting to get loose. I don't know if you can see it. And the other one is there, but still, because of the snow, and other than that, I'm pretty happy. Very oily undercar. All right, so time for the oil change. Right there. All right, so I'm putting the oil pan right under. Getting ready for the old plug. 14mm wrench. I was almost at 7,000. I'm 6,500, something like that, for the mileage I done during the winter. Okay, there we go. Where did I put my rag? Right here. So while that thing is dropping, I'm going to lose my front tires. And you know what? I completely forgot to broke the torque. With the new air gun, I should be able to remove it. Alright folks, so what I decided to do is cut the video right there. I have many videos that you see me removing the tires, cleaning the brakes, the front and the rear. Adjusting the rear is very important to adjust the distance between the brake pad and the drum, because you need the forward brake. That's them. That scared me, you bad compressor. My heart is just went away. And in order to make that video short, because I want you to see when I'm going to be on Monday seeing this eclipse. So basically, when you're in springtime, I clean my car. I paint right away my winter tires. I mean, my winter tires are not rusted at all. Of course, I did paint it last year, but I have some corrosion, so I'm gonna paint that. Not in fall, but right after I remove it tomorrow probably. And other than that, yes. So you're gonna see at the end of today when everything is done. All right folks, so I'm almost at the end. I as I was changing my front wiper blade, I discovered it was pretty much rusted, so I unrust the arms, both arms, and I paint it. So I'm just waiting for the paint to dry. It's quite warm right now. I'm very happy. It's 6 degrees Celsius. All the tires are installed. All my outstanding Nokian tire are removed. I just need to clean it and then paint it. So I have some rust spot, but I'm gonna paint it on a warmer day, definitely. However, on the first part of this video, you saw me unscrewing, and I was thinking to unscrewing the oil screw on the pan, and sadly, well, it didn't feel like it was torque, but I know it was getting weaker over the years. So yep, when I screw it back, it's tight, but not tight enough. And here in this region, and I'm talking about Saguenay region only, it must be the only place in Quebec everything is closed on Saturday. I mean, second part car scrapyard. It's a highly unionized sector here, and sometimes it just me like, because I knew if I was in Granby and Shefford, there's 3 scrapyard, I can have that part like this, because it's a popular. And changing an oil pan for me, it's drop the oil, change, unscrew it, screw it back, and that's it, it's done. So I don't know about the Eclipse. On Monday morning, definitely I will have a phone call to see if I can find a part at those dealers, those scrapyard here, unionized scrapyard, or directly to the Toyota dealer. The garage are, the winter season is, tire change is almost over, so maybe they're not busy. Well, let's hope for it. So otherwise than that is I clean all the brakes, I grease all the boots with the silicone grease. You know, the boots where they give the power to the traction to the wheels. The ball joint, I think they call that. No, not the ball joint. Anyway, the arm you give to the wheel, the power to it. I clean the rear drum, and I adjust the rear pad also, because when these pads are well adjusted, it's less pressure on the front brake. And every 6 months you do need to adjust them. I adjust, like I told you, I'm about 374,000 kilometers on that car. And I did close to 7,000 kilometers, and it was nice to adjust them. So just a nice wash, and on the top of that, right now I'm not gonna oil coating it, but I will definitely put a coat of oil just before, like in incoming weeks, definitely. So other than that, the air filter, I just blow it. Everything is good. It was not dirty at all. The cabin air filter, same thing too. So that will be it. So stick around. Hopefully, the next part of this video, please God help me. I should be on the road and heading to the Eastern Township to see that eclipse. If not, I will see the eclipse from here, which is not, well, it's not going to be a total eclipse here. But I'm even thinking of a plan B, like renting a car. So I'm dead serious about that eclipse. So we'll see what's the incoming about that video on Monday. Until then, stick around, all right? So there's nothing happening from nothing. There's a reason why. I rather had that screw going here than somewhere else on the road in the far, far, far away. But I know, yeah. Oh well, not paying enough attention, definitely. So that would be my first. Oh well, stuff happen. All right, so stick around. Cheers. As I'm cleaning my garage, I will name that video spring maintenance clearance, spring maintenance on my Toyota before hitting the road to the eclipse. And I was thinking, oh no, I should change the title. I said, oh my God, I break the oil pan plug. Like a dramatic. No, I'll just keep it like this. Yeah, we'll see about that. All right. Stick around. Cheers. So we're Sunday around 1700. 1700 Sunday, and it's currently 13 degrees outside. So that's why you see me with my t-shirt and my short. So like you see, planning is everything, so everything is good. I've got hello, I don't know if you can see the little girl down there. So we'll see tomorrow. In the meantime, I have just hold on, I open that thing. As you can see behind me, I've got my tripod, I've got my telescope, I've got my level, because I need to put my my tripod at level, and that takes roughly an hour. So to set it up, I got all my bags, I have all my electric power, I have my high pieces, I have various type of pieces, I have my sun filter to install also on my telescope. All right, so hopefully you should have the next part right after this. You will see about that. Oh, I forget to mention today, I didn't make a video about that, but I scraped my entire and also my good neighbor Gaetan, my yard, my main entrance with the tractor, with the chains on. I still didn't remove the chains, and my snowblower is still connected. However, it did clean all my chain, because all that and there's no I had only one rust spot, but definitely, so it did a very good job. Everything is smooth. So yeah. All right, and in the back, I have the grass starting to show at the base of the tree down there. You can see some green grass already starting. So I mean, look at me. And of course, I put my snow blade there. I will repaint it this summer. So yeah, definitely more clean now. All right. So and I put my trailer at the summer spot. So all right, so please do take care of yourselves, stick around. All right. Oh well, it's Monday morning, the 8th of April, last update. So I found at various places second-hand oil pan is not available in this region. I hope I have my fingers at the right place so you can hear me. So my option this morning is I have to rent a car, so it cost me around $100 to rent to go in Eastern Township. Now, the big thing is a brand new oil pan. Now, brace yourself for impact. It's $357 plus about an hour of roughly half an hour to change the oil pan plus the oil. That's gonna be around, I'm looking with the tax around $560 plus the renting car. Oh well, I will remember that. Well, so it's 8 o'clock, like you can see in my big clock there. So I'm waiting for the renting car, and that's how I'm gonna do. So with that, I'm gonna be able to see the eclipse. I'm going due south, and in about half an hour I should be hitting the road. So definitely I'm happy with that. So all right. So thank you again. Cheers. All right, folks, it's 9:30. Look at my hot car. It's a Mazda turbo. What they have for car? Anyway, for 85 Canadian bucks. Turbo Sky Active. Anyway, that thing has so much gizmo, and I'm not used to it. Anyway, so let's hit the road because I'm behind schedule. So let's do it. All right. Cheers. Good day, gentlemen and ladies. As you can see behind me, where a lot of people looking for the sun. It's already started. I don't know if you were able to see, but I don't know what's there. It's really not easy. I was supposed to go in my land like I promised, but I get stuck in the traffic for 2 hours just before the bridge of Quebec City. Oh boy. Anyway, so here I am. I have no power on my telescope, so and there's no secret lighter inside the car either. So, but that would be outstanding, and we'll see about that. I'm gonna try to do something else. All right, stick around. Cheers. A brief biography about myself. I've been doing astronomy since around I was 9 years old, and I've been a member of this province astronomy club and also the Royal Astronomy Society of Canada. And I have various type of eyepieces, and I have also moon filters. I've got my compass and my level when I'm using the electronic of this telescope. Now this telescope, it's a Mille LX90. I bought it in 2004. Yeah, when I arrived back in this province. So yes, and of course you have music going on. And yeah, the computer is inside of my valise, but I don't use it now because I have no power. I couldn't put battery pack in there, but my dealer, when I bought it in Montreal, he didn't recommend me, because once the battery leaks, well, it's a pretty expensive thing to do. So all right, so stick around for order. All right, cheers. I'm gonna try something else with my whole solar glasses and see if it works. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, kind of. All right, just these have been done for the former Sky News magazine. As you can see, it's very sad when they went out of business. But all right, cheers. All right. It's tough to see for you folks, but it's definitely getting darker. I wish I had my lumen, well, light brightness when you take picture, how bright the environment is, but sadly I don't have it. And there's few folks with telescope. I have mine. I have the good gentleman there, and a few folks from Quebec City who get stuck 2 hours too beside the and there's a fine gentleman on the other side too. So and all those folks all around. Again, I am in central of Beauce. This is 1 hour south of Quebec City. It's basically between Mégantic in Quebec City, and since I was stuck, well, I didn't have the chance to go there, but at least here I will be able to see the full solar eclipse. All right, as we progress towards that, I don't have the time with me, but definitely we're getting closer to 2 o'clock. All right, cheers. This is the best I can do now. It's just barely covering the sun. Whew, sorry about the handshaking. Well, it's 15:27 Eastern Standard Time, and we are in summer hour. And definitely, just I'm gonna try to show it to you. There's not much left on the sun, as you're able to see it's stuff going. But definitely the lights are getting lower and lower, and yeah. That's pretty good. I love the science part of it because... All right, folks, so it's just been a total one. It's just happening right now. It's gonna last 3 minutes, and just let you know, the lights of the street are turning on. You can see the lights of the houses, and you can see the sun right now, and that is very nice to see. You can see the star here. This is Venus. It's very nice, and you can see Venus on the lower right, which is very nice to see. You can see the aircraft there, and like I said, look all around. That is so cool. Folks, the fine gentlemen there, they told me they could trick, so I removed the filter and I was able to see the flare, and as we speak the light is coming back, and it was so nice to see all the flare all around the sun. So that was outstanding, very nice to see, and you can see the light will shut down very soon. Wow. I completely forgot that trick. Is when the sun is coming back, just remove the filter, and you see the pink flares, and I'm sure, and it's very nice. And just for that, it was wow, very nice to see. So and it only lasts 30 seconds, so yeah. And now I'm gonna go resume my observing. All right, cheers. Can't wait to see how they chose on the GoPro, but now the sun is coming back, and it was very nice to see Venus. I can see Venus right now, even with the sun is right there, but I don't want to risk any problem because I mean damage my eye if by mistake I go in front. So yeah, so the street lights are all back off, and there's still some lights on, but definitely we're going back. All right, cheers. All right, gentlemen, as you can see, I've got a fan club here, and Young, you like to see the telescope, so hi. So it's very nice. I like doing that because teaching all these kids, and the mothers too, right, to see the astronomy and the solar flare that we see. All right, so take care of yourself. Cheers. All right, so I've got a former Marine Corps veteran here, and what's your name, sir?
My name is Rob Barnes.
Yes, and guess where he's from?
Well, it's all over the place, but I served in the Marine Corps in Yuma, Arizona, and I lived in Las Vegas. I was born and raised in California, and I've been to many places.
That's good. Hey, thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you for sharing everything with me. It was beautiful.
All right, so thank you again, sir. All right, all right, stick around. Cheers. I still have a lot of folks around me, so all right, cheers. All right, folks, so as you can see behind me, I'm the only one left on the site. I had a great talk with a fellow veteran, and I really like, I forget his name, but it was very nice to talk with him, and also his families and his kids who was interested about the science. So now it's, I think it's way past 5 o'clock, and time to go back home. But I just want to look at the traffic. I mean, the eclipse finished at 4 o'clock 1600, and there's still traffic going, so that's why I was taking my time. So what I will do is I have a supper here and then aim for the hit the road, because anyway I'm gonna get stuck. They said on the radio that from Saint Charles de Beauce, which is 1 hour south of Quebec City, which is about roughly, is it 80 kilometers, it's a traffic jam all the way there. So perhaps I will take my time here, so that's why I'm not in a hurry. So this event for me was it bring me a lot of good souvenir. I mean, hey, there's a fellow Marines from California, like you heard about that, and many kids, as you see, and I like doing that stuff and talking. So that's time to pack up with my telescope and have fun. All right, so stick around. You're gonna see me when I go hit the road. All right, cheers. Good day, gentlemen and ladies. So this is the day after the eclipse. As you can see, my car is back. One thing I like to mention, the car that I ran, it was a Mazda 3 Sport with the turbo. That thing was a rocket, and it had all the bells and whistles a car can have. I never see like automatic shade glasses, rear view glasses. The one in the middle too. They had automatic driving between the lines. Of course, everything that a car can have as bells or whistle, it had it. Now, he had even hand shifter behind the wheel to shift manually. And you have a sports mode too. So, but however, you see that whole that Toyota Corolla 2013? Well, that car was better. On suspension wise, the car is better. This one is better. The Sport was kind of rough. But one thing, and it's a very important safety feature, it was that car can stop on a dime at whatever speed. And Toyota is well known for that. But the Mazda, wow! I mean, double the distance of that. And trust me, I had to floor it once. It was amazing. The difference between that car. I remember I do pull. You see my trailer there. That trailer full of wood, safely. And I can stop it like no problem. All right, yes, it does, but I feel safe doing it. However, my last final touch say about the Mazda 3 is it had an automatic moose, deer, wildlife radar in front of that car. And at Stoneham, exactly the last fuel station, between the last fuel station and going up, as you turn, at the last turn, as you're going up, I had the deer, a big buck deer. I didn't see him only, and the car stopped it right. He detected and woof, slowed me down. I was going 120 there, and it went all the way to 80, and I was wondering why. And then I saw the deer. My beam was low because I had another car incoming, and I had automatic light up and down. So as the car was coming, the light go down, and right after the car, then the deer was crossing behind that car. If you see on the opposite highway, the two highways are very near each other. At that point, just have a little ditch. And yeah, I was amazed about that system. This is a nice feature to have. And of course, yeah, that was a good thing. This car doesn't have any radar or stuff like that. All right, so now going back, one thing I learned from that experience about the oil pan screw is whatever you do on maintenance, pay attention. All right. After 3 days from now, after three days after that event, that learning life experience event, my mind was stuck on the morning. I had a course in the morning, and again, it didn't too well. It went better than a week ago, but my mind was still there. I had the video also, And I always do like my thing, all right, twist on twist, and I didn't do it because when it's inverted, it stopped going for me. So that's what happened. But again, the oil pan, I mean, the car is get 374,000 kilometers. And when I told the dealer this morning, he said, say again, how much mileage? I said, yeah, 374. And the lady said, yeah, the lady who took care of my car and bring it to the lift. He said, yeah, that's right. And they were very surprised of the mileage that I've got for the condition of the car that I have, because under there everything is. I may have some rust on the cooling engine, which I will take care soon. All right. Now, what I want to show you now, that it's not a mistake for me. It's an investment in life. Pay attention on what you're doing. Again, there's other various factors. An aircraft never crashed for one reason. There's many factors. I was tired. I had a rough morning. My mind was not there. I had to do it. I knew it. However, they had, and thanks to you, Joe, I had, and also various help. Tell me, you know, you can do that, you can do that. And I had a lot of plans. Planning is everything, so everything went well. Except the traffic jams. I mean, holy smoke. Going towards Quebec City, I think I already mentioned that. I wait 2 hours before hitting the bridge. And on the way back, 3.5. I mean, they evaluate 100,000 people went to Saint-Georges of Beauce, Saint-Georges-de-Beauce, from Quebec City in the area to see. And they had many other cities in the Eastern Township too. People from Montreal all the way to Sherbrooke, so it was, and the Sherbrooke, the 10 between Sherbrooke and Montreal was jam-packed bumper to bumper, and they had many news this morning, videos about that, so yeah. All right, so let's take, so that thing, now, if I do include the gasket, the oil pan, the new screw, the new seal, the new oil, plus the time, it cost 675.91 Canadian pesos. All right, so, and what I ask is give me the whole oil pan so I can do a post analysis. And what I'm going to do, just without getting myself too dirty, I'm going to show you. I mean, Toyota made great product, but I'm gonna put under the light so you folks can see. This is the weakest part. Look at the thinness of that. Of course, it's all screw, but it's not a real screw. It's basically something. The plate feel thick, by the way, but on the other side, yeah. The reason why I ask is to always ask to have the part back, so at least I can see a post analysis of what's going on. And perhaps I'm gonna see a professional welder and ask me if they can weld a boat and how much it's gonna cost me. It's gonna be thick welding definitely, with or high pressure welding type, but just to know, because that oil pan second-hand in Saguenay-Lac-Saint-Jean, they had none. I found all the place in morning. Most of them, they all linked together. They had none. So perhaps for whatever price of the welding price and everything, maybe selling back or keeping it as a backup, you know. Anyway, so I'm going to show you that, all right? And I show you the bill. All right. So let's go down there, and you can see very well. Oh, my new oil pan with the sticker, everything, a brand new screw. All right, and of course they all clean all around. I can see they have some buffing action, and they did an outstanding job. All right, so I'm very happy about that. Now, just to give you an idea, is every spring I re-grease my with silicone grease all my boots, my what make thing drive. Now this side I didn't do it because I was in a rush, but I did the other side. I do clean the brake line, and I'm gonna do that right after the video. I don't want to bore you to death. And I'm gonna re-roll the suspension table, this one and this one with the special grease. I hope you're able to see it. All the rest is pretty all greased up. I'm a greasy guy. All right, now, yeah. All right, so I know it's gonna be a very long video. And oh yes, I forget to, it's a synthetic oil that they put in there. All right, so, lesson learned, yes, check mark. Need to sleep, definitely. I arrived here yesterday at 5 o'clock. I arrived at 23:45. Then I remove all my scope from the rented car. And I rent the car, then I went to sleep, wake up at 5:30, get the car ready, and all the thing. I had to bring the car at the garage by 7:45. I only wait not even 2 hours in the garage. They put me between cars. It was a 1 hour job, everything included. So yeah. This solar eclipse for me is the science behind it. Like I told you, and I will miss it for the whole world, definitely. I love the experience. This is my third one. This is my first full one, but the third one, I had one in Germany between 2000 and 2004, and I had one in Shefford, which somehow I'm trying to find a picture of it, but it may be in my other computer. I took picture with my scope that you saw, and this is one side that you folks, I don't think, I've been reading to Joe and Luke. Hello, Luke. Orange and Panyo Green, and Joe from Steel to Wood, about how long I've been doing astronomy. But it gave me a kickback and seeing all those kids, and I was showing them. I can see I said, "Do you see it?" And no. Right away I can see their smile on their face when they see all the black dot on the sun. Also the moon and everything, and well, that it's very nice to teach people and show people stuff like that. And there's amateur astronomy society here in Quebec and also in Canada. So I give a lot of website to the folks to get the right information with how to use that and everything. So all right, so I hope you like my video. It's in the afternoon, we're Tuesday, it's 1 o'clock, and I'm gonna finish doing my maintenance on that side, and I did the rear. I adjust the rear brake. Oh man, that thing stopped on the dime. And after that, I'm gonna wash my winter tire, and yes, I've got black paint. Maybe I'm gonna wait until to paint it, but definitely I'm gonna paint it this week. They're calling for a lot of rain for the next 3 days, so yeah. All right, so please remember, despite of various things, life is good. All right, tell yourself that. I need it. I had to tell sometime, well, but it was very nice to. I was almost on my land, but hey, it's okay. But right, so life is good. Take care of yourself, and thank you very kindly for all your outstanding support. Nice comment that you're leaving. I like to exchange that, and don't be shy to write me what was your experience with the eclipse. And yeah, maintenance is a vital factor. Pay attention what you're doing, even a guy like me. But yeah, probably yeah, just it was a good refresher for me. All right, so again, thank you very kindly. Take care of yourself. All right, cheers. One last note, yes, I've got many more incoming oil change on my Mahindra tractor, on my John Deere, definitely. And as you can see, before we go, winter tire clean. However, I'm gonna repaint it. I have some not the outside look, inside I've got a few rust spots, so I'm gonna unrusting it and paint it. Maintenance is a vital factor. All right, folks, cheers.